Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified when I drop a new video.
But that's what she said.
Hey, but looks ain't everything. Looks ain't everything.
Well, it trickles down from that. That's where it starts. And if you're not attractive, then we don't want to spend time with you.
Hey, it goes both ways. I don't want to.
Wow. Well, thank you for just saying it straight up, Sneako. That's the weird thing, too. It lets you in on their mindset, how they think about women. For people like Sneako, low IQ, cucks, literal cuckolds, for them, they don't even want to hang out with a woman outside of the potential to f her. That's it. They don't even care, like, maybe she's a good friend. Maybe she is somebody who's interesting to be around. Maybe she's somebody who just, I really hit it off with in a way that's more platonic and I enjoy hanging out with this person. No, for people like Sneako and these fresh and fit losers, it is literally just, do not even spend time with a single woman unless you have some intention or desire to f her. It's just kind of gross in my opinion. I saw this clip the other day and I wanted to check it out. Sneako told these free spirits why they're doomed. Why anybody would call themselves free spirits is a question in and of itself, okay? It's an enigma in and of itself. But I thought that we would see Sneako talk to this girl because, well, as we know, Sneako is the master debater. So let's hear what he has to say. All right, Sneaklo, take it away, Buster.
You just said you don't care what the future father of your children thinks about you right now.
What I'm doing at 21 on my Instagram? No, honey. I don't care. My soulmate is not worried about what I'm posting on my story right now. So, are you?
I'm not worried. I don't want to fucking have kids with you. You want to have kids with Instagram, so goddamn no. But the guy that you have kids with, you should.
Right off the bat, she said the soulmates thing, which is quite cringy in my opinion. I hate to break it to you. I know, I'm so cruel. There's no such thing as a soulmate. There's not, okay? There is no such thing as the perfect person just out there waiting to be discovered by you. It's a farce. It's like Santa Claus or unicorns or a female orgasm. It's just not fucking real, okay? Think about it. If you were in California, maybe you would find your soulmate living in that area. If you were over in India, well, maybe you would find your soulmate over there. Unless soulmates exist just somewhere scattered throughout the entire world, who is and isn't your soulmate is going to be based upon location and proximity. So there is obviously such a thing as finding a person who seems really compatible with you and maybe can kind of seem like a soulmate, but there is no such thing as this one perfect soulmate or person somewhere out there waiting for you.
You should be concerned about what you're doing right now because your past does matter.
You're right.
And the guy that you want will care about that. That's something you need to wake up to.
Okay.
Sneako, can you go in the past?
Can I go in the past? Well,
Can anybody go into the past?
Your past reflects your future.
Well, when she finds the man, they're going to build a better future.
Okay, but
right
when
now,
she's
in a lot of
27,
bag.
which is going to be 35, when she decides that she wants to settle down, when she gives up on her, like going out of the clubs, being 21 and hot, when she gives up on that, she's going to realize that the guy that she really wants to be with is going to care about her past. And then she's going to be sad and she's going to blame men and she become a
So maybe he'll care about her past in the sense that how many people she's been with physically prior, which I don't really think is even that big of a deal, so long as obviously she doesn't have any STDs or something. Maybe he would care about that, but why would he care if she's posting like skimpy photos on Instagram? Maybe guys should be a little less insecure. Why would he be like, when you were 21, you posted a hot bikini pic on your Instagram? How dare you? This is despicable to me. It's so bizarre. You have to be majorly insecure if you are going to get hung up on the woman you want to be with posting skimpy pictures years ago when she was 21. Like, holy shit.
lesbian, but in reality, the guy that you want is going to care about what you're doing right now. And you saying right now you're live on this stream that it doesn't matter what I do from 21 to 27 is a red flag for any guy that wants to wife you up or would wife you up.
That was easy. Doesn't care about a girl's
I
past.
think the version of her right now shouldn't matter to her future husband.
It doesn't matter what it should or shouldn't do. It does. It just does.
But when the time comes that she does meet her husband, yeah, be transparent. Let him know the life you were living at this age.
Whoa.
At that time, when you do meet him, the version of you now, the wife you are when you marry him, that present day, that's what matters, not what you were doing when you were 21.
Let me ask the ladies a question.
This is such a two-dimensional way of looking at things from both the women on this panel and the red pill cucks. Who you were at the age of 21 through 26 is going to shape who you are at the age of 27 when you're ready to settle down. So it's not just like, oh, it doesn't matter. It does matter because it's the past you that has led to the you currently. I think that it is going to matter to a degree. But again, if that's like a deal breaker, because she liked to go clubbing and posted some skimpy pics online, then I think that guy's probably insecure.
Question here so I can kind of get a gauge of the female's knowledge of how men think. Real fast, do you think you're more attractive right now or let's say 6 years from now? We'll start here and then work our way.
I think right now.
Okay.
Well,
All right, what about you?
right now, I guess.
Okay. What about you?
Right now.
Honestly, 6 years ago, I didn't look that fine. So
No, I'm saying 6 years in the future. Do you think you're more attractive to a potential man now or 6 years in the future from now? It's very simple.
It's not my prime, so.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Just no accountability.
Yes or no?
Just
Yes.
skip her, bro.
I'm gonna say, okay, yeah.
What does that mean?
That means she knows the truth. She's too, her saying okay, yeah. She knows what the truth is, but she's too afraid to say. That's why she's okay, yeah.
It means I know I'm not done like reaching my potential, my peak.
So you think you'll be more
Maybe-
attractive 6 years from now then?
Yes, maybe.
Okay. All right, cool. What about
I
you?
kind of agree.
You think you'll be more attractive 6 years from
What does this have to do with anything? No, it's not just about how attractive they are. Also, are we really going to now pretend that 27 is like old woman? Are we really doing that now? 27 years old? Guys, she's 27, okay? Let make way. She has her cane. Move over. She's got the walker, guys. She's taking her third laxative for the day. Oh, she's 27, huh? You dinosaur. Yeah, I think there are plenty of women who are attractive at the age of like 21 and then can continue to be attractive well past the age of 27 as well.
It depends on like what aspect you mean of attraction.
Okay.
Like what you got.
In general, to men,
Looks.
do you think you will be more attractive now or 6 years from now?
Looks wise.
Looks wise?
Mhm.
No.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, no.
But this is also kind of making it sound as if their worth is entirely contingent on appearance, which is also not true.
In 6 years, I'll be hot.
Okay. All
Right.
right. What about you?
I say now.
You think now?
30,
Okay.
30.
I was saying
like-
6 years now would look good.
Okay. What about you?
I mean, I think in 6 years, because I'll be 25.
Okay, realistically
Oh, yeah,
speaking, so
come
this was really good to get this exercise out the way because it really shows that women have no clue that your youth is a big part of your beauty. And there's a reason why plastic surgery exists and women do Botox shots, etc. When women do surgery 9 out of 10 times or dress in a certain way or go to the gym, it's typically to push the clock back to look more youthful because women know deep down makeup takes away wrinkles. Women typically want to look more youthful because that makes them more attractive. That's what men are attracted
But even
to.
her, who belongs
Isn't just youthfulness and being healthy and attractive quality for people in general? I feel like that's also getting into some weird territory. Like, youthfulness sounds almost creepy in my opinion. Like, yeah, guys are not into old women, sure, but to say that they like them to be youthful, what do you mean youthful? Like early 20s? Okay, fine, but I don't know. It's kind of sussy, especially when these types will say also that men really like youthfulness and innocence and purity and shit like that. That sounds really fucking creepy.
to Instagram, she knows that she's more attractive at 21 than 27.
Yeah.
So
my thing is-
she's willing to give away her youth to Instagram than take the time to find the man that she wants to be with. She's giving up her life and her youth and her beauty for Instagram instead of finding a real relationship. It is what it is.
Why couldn't she find a relationship through Instagram? Like, that's not that unheard of, is it? Why couldn't you just post a photo of yourself? And I'm sure you're getting lots of thirsty DMs. Maybe one of those thirsty DMs is your thirsty soulmate.
But that's what she said.
Hey, but
Yo,
looks ain't
this
everything.
guy-
Looks ain't everything.
Well, it
Well,
trickles down from that.
looks-
That's where it starts. And if you're not attractive, then we don't want to spend time with you.
Hey, it goes both ways. I don't want to.
Wow. Well, thank you for just saying it straight up, Sneako. That's the weird thing, too. It lets you in on their mindset, how they think about women. For people like Sneako, low IQ, cucks, literal cuckolds, for them, they don't even want to hang out with a woman outside of the potential to fuck her. That's it. They don't even care, like, maybe she's a good friend. Maybe she is somebody who's interesting to be around. Maybe she's somebody who just, I really hit it off with in a way that's more platonic and I enjoy hanging out with this person. No, for people like Sneako and these fresh and fit losers, it is literally just, do not even spend time with a single woman unless you have some intention or desire to fuck her. It's just kind of gross in my opinion. Women are more than walking vaginas. Men are more than walking dicks, except for Sneako. He is literally a walking dick. Seriously, you can be friends with people of the opposite sex, and it doesn't always have to be some weird sexual thing. It doesn't. And it speaks volumes that Sneako would say, if you're not attractive, we don't even want to hang out with you. Because it shows that, one, he's shallow and only cares about the aesthetics of looking like the baller dude with the hot girls around him. And two, it shows that he's shallow because he can't even conceptualize the idea of just being friends with a woman or enjoying the presence of a woman for a reason outside of some desire to have sex. It's just gross to me.
Deal with an ugly dude, but at the end of the day, personality do take
here's
a
the
hit.
thing. Men are able to make up for a lack of aesthetics in other ways. Women are not. For example, if a man is unattractive, he can make more money, have more status, have some game, have some charisma. He can make up for his lack of aesthetics. If a woman is unattractive, she's pretty much dead in the water. So, and there's a reason why the makeup industry is $1 billion industry. Women understand this, and they know fundamentally if they don't look good, it's going to limit their ability to find a suitable mate.
I mean, he's partially correct in the sense that, yes, men definitely are more visual. Men care more about the appearance of a partner than women do. Women do tend to look at other factors, yes, like personality. How much of that is social, you would have to ask? Because what it means to be beautiful or attractive is pretty heavily socially defined. This is why at one point, fat women were really attractive because it meant that they had status. And status at the time was attractive. Now, what we consider attractive or what we consider beauty has changed and morphed. I would be curious to know how much of this is based on socialization, and if we can come up with a general estimate of how much of this is purely socialized, then that means we can go about changing this as well. It shouldn't be that if a woman is unattractive, she's now, quote, dead in the water. I don't think that's true. However, it's also quite ridiculous to act as though your attractiveness is the only thing that gives you worth. Now, yeah, I see what you're saying, chat. There's obviously a biological thing going on as far as like people aging and becoming less attractive as they age. Sure, but what is and isn't beauty is going to be largely subjective.
Ladies, you might say that you should be able to accept my past, but the reality is men are not going to accept your past if you have a certain past, if you have a certain type of past.
I'll accept your past.
What past? So far, the past you've laid out is going to clubs and posting skimpy pics on Instagram. That's not a very bad past, let's be real.
That's not the
That's
man
cap.
for you if you
Anyway.
can't accept that.
What was that? Sorry, go
Then
ahead.
that wouldn't be the man for you if you can't accept your past.
What if I told you
But
most men
why-
have a point of contention with a woman that might have a past that might be, unfavorable,
Right.
maybe
Basically,
promiscuous or
the guy
whatever.
that you want has options. So if you have a past that we're not willing to put up with, we can find
Well,
someone
women have
else.
options as well.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah,
When you're
we do.
27 and you're ran through, you don't have as many options as you
Oh my
think. And right
God.
now, you're deluded and you're ignorant because you're young and you're outside.
Sneako, dude, he's such a fucking idiot. When you're 27 and ran through, this is just further evidence that these people see women as nothing but objects. He literally sees these women as sentient fleshlights. That's it. I've already talked extensively about how there's really nothing physical that changes for a woman, whether or not she's like a virgin. And if she's had sex multiple times, there's nothing physical that actually changes much there. Whether a woman has had sex with one person or 5 people or 10 people, it's very unlikely that that's actually going to result in negative physical changes other than the potential for STDs or something. But hypothetically, if she's clean and doesn't have STDs, then literally, if she's had sex with one person or 20 people, there's not much of a physical change there. So it kind of just goes back to, once again, you being insecure. It goes back once again to you being a little spineless, a little scared that maybe this girl that you really want to be with has once had a dick that was bigger than yours, and now you're spooked. You're scared. So you would prefer that women just kind of stay isolated, stay in a box until one day the handsome Sneako prince swoops in, swoons her away, and they live happily ever after in a castle in Walt Disney. Like, this is a joke. It screams insecurity.
Out of Miami, but really your
Not
options
really.
really wither down as you get older.
Ooh, he be outside.
We still got.
I want to say, ladies, let me be very honest with you. Being desired is not the same as having men that want to take you seriously. I think a lot of women make the cardinal mistake of thinking, I got a bunch of DMs, I got a bunch of guys that want to take me out, etc. I'm getting offers. This does not mean that these men want to commit to you. They want sex from you. They're not the same thing. And women have a very bad habit of taking male attention and thinking all of it is positive and, they all want to court me. And the reality is, no, they just want to fuck you.
Women are famously known for every thirsty message they receive thinking this means the guy wants a relationship with them. It's not as if there is literally a age-old saying that goes, men only want one thing. But women are so delusional, you know? They think every guy that hits on them is interested in getting married. What? What are you talking about? Women are most keenly, like some of the most keenly aware individuals when it comes to men and their perverted desire for just fuck them and leave them. Where are women seeing these thirsty DMs and being like, oh my God, it's Prince Charming. I know the shoe will fit. Oh, he totally wants to marry me and live happily ever after with me and have babies with me. I tell you, man, he just makes up what women think so that he can then like debunk it. It's really sad.
You might say, oh no, I'm still attractive. I can have it, whatever. The man that you want, the guy that's attractive, that has options, he's not going to want to wife up a girl that comes with a certain type of past. Women look for a man with a future.
Can you like explain what that certain type of past is then, please? What do you mean? What past?
A man looks for a woman that doesn't have a past. So what he's simply telling you is, as you
how much past? Is it like you slept with other people, so no? Or is it like, I can't believe when you were not fully graduated from college, you were working at a fucking Subway. You despicable, sick hoe. I don't want to be with you. I can't look past your past, Subway employee. Ugh, peasant.
Another 6 years are going to devote you to Instagram. Won't that define your future?
Espérate. Ain't nobody said, like, I be inside. I don't be out there.
You
like,
just said that the next 6 years are going to be for Instagram. You just said that.
But Instagram doesn't mean
what you do with
outside,
it.
though.
Yeah, that does not mean that you out.
Not everybody
Asked
uses
if I wanted
Instagram
a
as
long-term boyfriend right now, or if I wanted to choose Instagram.
Okay, so maybe not the club, but you're going to devote your time to Instagram instead of finding a boyfriend. So can you admit that your past
Why
experience?
does this matter? Wouldn't you prefer she's spending time just on Instagram? That means no other guy is sleeping with her.
Define your future. What you're doing right now is going to affect what you're doing in 6 years.
I think because
feel
she
like
just
with
got
her-
a relationship, right? She wants to have fun in the streets, so to speak.
No. Okay, it's not even
However, the point is that like you said, you don't care what your future man wants. My thing is like, that's cool and all, but your future man, you should care because he's going to be the father of your kids.
But
So
here's the
regardless of the
thing.
facts. Go ahead.
Y'all have like a view of like women going to the club every single night and like what we do from 21 to 27. Like that's y'all's outlook of what we do. That's not everybody. Like people don't be going to the club like that. Like me, I've been in Miami for like 5 weeks and I've gone to the club twice. So it's like me saying I would choose Instagram over a man. That's just me simply saying like I'm not searching for a man right now. I just got out of being at a relationship for almost 4 years with a man. So the last of my worries is me trying to find another man. Like I'm chilling. Me from 21 to 27 doesn't mean I'm gonna be in the club in Miami.
So what does it mean?
I feel like in her situation, she's an artist.
I mean, why don't we let her answer?
I'm asking you that.
What do you, she just kind of said, what do you think she's like, yes, here's my 4-point plan outlining, okay? At the age of 22, I will go to Mars. At the age of 23, I will open 4 more Subway franchises. Dude, she just gave you an idea of what she had in mind. It was, she just got out of a relationship. She doesn't mean she's going to dedicate all of her time to Instagram or going to the club, but she's not really actively seeking out a relationship right now. This is not difficult to understand. And Sneako's just like, what, bro?
What does it mean? What are you going to be doing for the next 6 years?
Not searching for my man. I'm gonna let that come to me. I'm
Okay.
gonna let it come.
So if you're not
organically.
searching for a man, you're going to be out in the streets.
But why would she have to?
What else are you going to do? Lay inside?
What? Is that what it is? It's that you're out on the streets unless you have a man? So unless you're actively like crawling around like a cockroach, like, where is a man? Where's a good man? You're for the streets? You're a hoe? Huh?
Out of the crib doing nothing, going on Instagram and scrolling for 6 years?
Building her brands, like
Honey,
she's
it's
gonna
not
focus
either
on-
be fucking in the club or be
Yeah.
inside on
Okay,
Instagram.
so what are you doing for 6 years on Instagram?
what?
Her artist,
Do you
her
think
music.
women only just get fucked? Is that like,
No, who said that? Who said that?
It does seem like that's what he thinks. Yeah, it's that women are just, that's all they do.
just wait for, I can't wait for a penis to fall in me.
Instagram is the biggest dating app. We all know that. It's a
I've
phone
never-
call away from everybody, and you would rather spend your time on Instagram showing your body off and showing yourself off and being single. So what are you doing for 6 years? Genuine question. You're an artist. You're going to be promoting your music. What are you doing that's not finding the man that you want to be with?
Do you think that like everybody just hangs out all day just like trying to find a partner? Maybe you do, Sneako, because you're trying desperately to fill the endless void inside of your chest. Go out with friends, go work hard at your job. Like a lot of the times, don't people even say, like, don't really look for love? It's better if it just kind of finds you, if you just kind of bump into somebody you like and then you hit it off. That's like how a lot of people go about stuff. There's nothing even unusual about what she's saying right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing me, doing things that make me happy, promoting my music, living my life on
Living
my
your life.
account.
He's going to be really mad about that. Making you happy? What about all the men you could be making happy?
Posting what I want to like post. Like,
Okay.
Sneako, for 6 years, would you rather be with a girl or do YouTube and build up your brand for the next 6 years?
That's not the same question.
No. Yes, it is.
That actually is a good question.
how are you gonna?
Period.
That's not the same question.
Answer. Can you answer?
We wait on.
What she wants to do is supplementary. What I do is my bread and butter.
He's dodging.
Right?
I'm not dodging.
He knows what's
That's
up.
like a panini, bro.
Okay, the difference is when I'm 27, I can still find the woman who wants to be with me when I'm 27.
Then why can't they?
Why not?
Because it's
Like, why
different.
not?
A woman's
How?
value is different than a man's value. Experiences as a man makes you better and builds your character. Experiences as a woman just devalues you.
How?
We don't want an
What? Wait, couldn't an experience for women also make them better and build their character too? Only us men have the ability to mature and build character. Anytime this happens to women, well, they just get looser. What are you saying?
No guy wants an experienced woman.
You had to end it on such a creepy quote, too. No guy wants an experienced woman? What guy doesn't want an experienced woman? It sounds like he's being really creepy here. An experienced woman usually implies the woman is older. And if you're going to try and find some like pure virgin girl, then usually you're looking at far younger girls. And then you're just in really creepy territory. I don't even know what he's talking about right here. No man wants an adult woman who is experienced. They want a woman who is just fresh out of high school and lays on the bed while I fuck her, like a sex doll who happens to be awake this time. That's what men want. Red pill, bro. W Sneako, herder. Men and women have different value. When men have experiences, they mature and build character. When women have experiences, it's bad. But at the same time, he was interpreting the woman as saying she just wanted to be at home all day with Instagram. Isn't that what you want then? Wait, Sneako 1 is misunderstanding the girl, but he perceived what she was saying as spending all of her time inside on Instagram. And he's saying that's bad and you should be out there looking for a partner or something. But then on the flip side, he's saying no guy wants an experienced woman. Then wouldn't you want the woman who's been locked inside of her home for the last 6 years doing nothing but going on Instagram? He like contradicted himself with his criticisms there too.